From last Friday to now, more than 65,000 people across the state filed for unemployment. Currently, the state's Department of Labor can only process about 4,500 a day.
The state's Department of Labor says that we are seeing up to 10,000 new unemployment claims a day. And with that number steadily rising, help may come a little bit slower.
Dream Nation, we are back with another video. Yeah, it is March. We are all under lockdown, and guess what? It's snowing. Well, actually, it's sleeting now, but so today, originally, I wanted to do a vlog for you guys. That was the plan, but due to the weather, I am deciding to just kind of stay indoors and save the vlog for tomorrow. But I do want to cover a topic, so I'm going to change locations because I think the ice coming down and hitting my car, it's going to be a lot. So I will have to change locations. But before I do, you know what to do. You know what to do. Do it right now. Subscribe, like this video, and we're going to change locations because, yeah, this is going to be pretty loud. Yeah, stay tuned. All right, so that should be better. When COVID-19 came out, or like basically when I heard about this virus in China, you know, I almost put this in the same category as like any other major virus that we've experienced, like swine flu. And, you know, it was almost like the boogie monster. Like, you know, everyone's talking about it, or, you know, people try to warn you about it, but like, you like, all right, well, it ain't happening to me. Or you kind of doubt like the impact, right? And then I slowly start seeing it come across the water.
We're going to put out an executive order today. New York State on pause. Only essential businesses will be functioning. 100% of the workforce must stay home. This is the most drastic action we can take.
And then, you know, the NBA canceled.
The game tonight has been postponed. And take your time in leaving the arena tonight and do so in an orderly fashion. Thank you for coming out tonight.
This astounding and unprecedented story continues to evolve. At halftime with Adrian Wojnarowski, I suggested that we would speak to him soon. I had no idea that it would be this soon. He has just tweeted within the past 2 minutes that the NBA is suspending the season.
There was a big outbreak in New York. And so I'm like, man, this is crazy. Like, you know, I've never seen nothing like it. And I live in Connecticut, which is like, you know, an hour and a half from, you know, New York. I was worried. You know, so then, you know, you see people starting getting sick and reports are coming in, and then the schools closed. And I have 2 little boys, so like that directly impacted me. And like a week or 2 later, other businesses started closing, restaurants, places where people go, the gym. And I'm like, man, this is nuts. A few days ago, when I start seeing all these businesses that were closing, and you just got to feel for the people who work there. This is the only way they earn income. And then I started to get really like kind of sad, because I was put in that position before. I've been fired from a job. I've been laid off from a job, and I know that feeling. So then I was like, man, this is happening at such a large scale. I know a lot of people out there is being impacted, and a lot of people is probably nearly going through depression, because I felt like I almost went through it. So I'm like, I need to do something about this. I don't want to just sit around. So this video is really about, you guys who are, were recently let go from a job, are facing potential of losing a job. Just hang in there, man. I remember the first day when I did, get laid off. Your world's literally flipped upside down, and the smallest things become big things. Now you're no longer thinking about shopping. You're no longer thinking about, your new car you're going to buy. You're thinking about survival. And that's a big thing, And when I went through it, it took a lot of mental support, and just me being aware of myself and knowing that I could take my skills anywhere. I could take my knowledge anywhere. This is not the end of the road. You are alive. You are blessed. You still have, a head that can think of ways to get money. And I started to say, yeah, I know that this is temporarily, and I know that I can make $1. But it's scary. Luckily, I had an abundance of money. Still, when you get laid off, the amount of money you have, you think it's a lot. Be without a job for 6 months, living off that income, you'll start to see like it goes down really quick. And so I want to urge you guys to stop spending right now. Stop spending money on just careless things, shopping and clothes. Because what happened with me is when I lost my job, I started to look for like really quick gratification, like short-term gratification. And I started buying things. And I think I shared that in one of my other videos. I started buying all kinds of crazy stuff to try to make myself happy. So I bought some sneakers. I spent like $2,000 on, some fashion and clothes and stuff. And then, you feel good in the temporarily, but long term, map out 6 months of your life and map out the most minimum amount of money that you're going to spend per week, and isolate that and use that be like your spending budget. That's what I want you guys to do. And that helped me. So the next time, unfortunately, when I got, laid off, that's what I did. I said, all right, I'm prepared now. I'm not going to spend any money, everything, all the careless spending. So like eating out, eating at restaurants and stopped. I immediately started looking at my closet. I'm like, all right, some of the stuff gonna have to go. So I started putting sneakers online. I started selling some of my expensive jackets and shirts. You'll be amazed. A lot of people, I know I'm not the only one, when things like this happen, when you're unemployed for a short amount of time, a lot of us don't change our behavior. Some people just continue to, they go on unemployment and they continue to act the same way and expect it to work. It's not going to work. It taught me a lesson. I think that's the biggest benefit of, losing your job, right? I want you guys to look at this like this is a blessing, because some of you guys, including me, were at jobs where you didn't like anyway. You couldn't stand your boss. You couldn't stand your colleagues. You weren't happy going to work.
Yeah, what you need?
I just want to know. I recently got laid off from my job. Right, I've been working there for 13 years, and company restructured, so they just went a little different direction from what they were doing. So I just want to know, like, how do you stay motivated when you keep putting applications out and folks are telling you that you're overqualified, or the stuff that's going to pay you what you think you're worth you're getting told you're underqualified for it. So how you stay motivated and
Well,
keep putting
first of
yourself
all,
out there?
let's look at the layoff for what it was. It was time to go for you. And sometimes, man, we don't jump. Sometimes we get pushed. See, God is really fair. When he wants you to do something else and you won't do it, he'll bring about a set of circumstances that'll cause you. So now, quit looking at the negative. You can't find work. How do you stay motivated? Let's look at this for what it is. There's obviously something that you should be doing instead of what you was doing. But what you're trying to do is go back and get something similar to what you was doing, when obviously the sign for you was to move on and do something else. So now let me ask you this. What is your gift?
I'm pretty good in the kitchen.
Right. So why you down there around at the computer store? See? You see? You see what I'm saying? Your gift is you really good in the kitchen, but your former job was what?
Sales rep.
Sales rep of what?
Have beverages.
Right, but you good in the kitchen.
Yeah.
So now you trying to find another sales rep job
Yeah.
when it's going against what you was created for. Your gift is in the kitchen. See, so you gonna go counter against what it is you were created to do. So now you off somewhere selling beverages when you need to be somewhere cooking. You ever thought of that?
Yeah, I thought about it, but again, it's just that fear of not succeeding. I think that's what stops a lot of folks.
That's what stops. Fear is the number one cause of failure in this country. The fear of not succeeding. So let me tell you something. You already laid off. What you scared of now? Ain't working.
You're right. You're right.
The opportunity for you is to go get a position in cooking, go to culinary school, develop your skills, and be what you really would love to do when you wake up in the morning. That's why you got laid off. That's why you sitting here next to me. That's why you asked me that question. See, God, he's slick, man. He's smooth with it. He'll put you right where you need to be and hit a thing right you need to hear at the perfect time. Now, you asked me for how do I stay motivated. You ain't got to get motivated. You've been given a second chance. So, dog, I lost everything I ever owned. But it was the chance to get some. Look at me. This is all you're doing. So what I want you to do, pursue your cooking career. Pursue your greatness in the kitchen. The Bible says your gift will make room for you and put you in the presence of great men.
There's so many things that, you can do. Create an eBay account. I want to urge you guys out there, you're unemployed right now, create an eBay account. It's free. Start an eBay. Start looking at your closet. Start doing your research on things that you have, like some of your valuables. Get rid of it. Some of you guys might be unemployed without a job, and you got a $2,000 pair of sneakers in your closet. Why? This is crazy. So yeah, get rid of that stuff. Start liquidating. Create an eBay account, even Amazon. Learn how to drop ship. That was another meaningful source of income for me while I was down. I had to really humble myself, right? And understand that, hey, listen, I know that in my mindset I'm here. Like we're destined for greatness. We're at the top mentally, and that may not be true physically right now. But keep that mindset, right? But also don't be naive and say, hey, listen, I can't do jobs like Uber Eats because my mindset is there. No, you got to grind right now. You got to think about income. So I urge some of you guys to sign up for Uber Eats, just to grind, man. Grind and do that just to make income, because I really don't want people to lose income. And I think, Uber and Uber Eats and DoorDash and all those other various apps, they're booming right now. So there's a lot of money to be made. And, you can do it whenever you want. So it's convenient. We live in great times, meaning that, though this virus happened, we still have these devices, these phones and cameras, and we're still connected to the internet. So it means there's attention there. Wherever there's attention, there's money. You have attention, money. Think about that. If you have any questions, reach out to me on Instagram. It's ALiving.Dream. Leave a comment here if you have, some ideas for folks. But there's money to be made. Do not give up. If you give up now, then, you've already lost. Prayers to all you guys. Stay true. Don't give up on your dreams. Do not give up on your dreams. Even if the clouds are out right now and things are kind of dark, do not give up. Rethink, re-strategize, stay strong.